Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 3 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter addition. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I am on grade 3 math. The chapter we are on right now is addition, right? So let's just start with the lesson that is addition pattern over increasing place value, right? Let's just start with the lesson. Okay, the first example is complete the pattern. So you are given the pattern, you need to complete this pattern, right? So the first example is you have the missing number plus 4 equals 8, right? You have to find what number you add to 4 so that they makes 8. Hold on. Okay, so 4 plus what number makes 8? You have to find the other number, right? So 4 plus 4 makes 8, right? That means you have 4 ones and 4 ones together, they make 8 ones, right? The next one is 40. So 40 plus what number equals 80? You have now tens, right? 4 tens. So 40 plus 40 equals 80, right? That is a pattern. You don't have any zeros here, just ones you are adding. Then you are adding the tens, then you are adding the hundreds, and then you are adding the thousands, right? Okay, the next one is 400 plus what number equals 800? So 400 plus 400 is equal 800. Then the next one is 4000 plus what number equals 8000? So that is 4000 plus 4000 equals 800. So basically, every time the numbers are increasing by, like, from the first time they are ones, then tens, then hundreds, then thousands, right? So the patterns are increasing. You have to see how do we add the numbers, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, complete the pattern, right? You have to complete the pattern. Okay, so 4 plus 3 equals 4 plus 3 equals 7, right? Again, the pattern is increasing by tens, hundred, and thousand, right? Now you have 40 plus 30. So 40 plus 30 equals 4 plus 3 is 7. You have to add a 0 because you are adding the tens. So 40 plus 30 equals 70. The next one is 400 plus 300. So 400 plus 300 is 700. It is the correct option is 700, right? No one is answering the questions I am asking, right? The other thing is I've already covered these lessons 3 4 times. When I ask question, you guys keep talking. Then you say you are too fast. Stop talking or chatting, just focus on the lesson I am on right now, right? And answer the questions I am asking. Now you need to add the thousands. 4 plus 3 is 7. So because you are adding the 4,000 plus 3,000, so that equals 7,000, right? The correct option is 7,000. The option you have to select, the first option is the correct one. 770, 700 and 7,000. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 1. Okay, complete the pattern. 7 times what number equals 11? Which is the correct option? 7 plus what number equals 11? 7 plus 7 plus 4 is 11. Now you need to find the tens. 70 plus 40 equals 110. Then 700 plus 400 equal 1100. And then 7,000 plus 4,000 is equal 11,000, right? Yes, that's option number 1. 4 plus 4, 40, 400 and 4,000 is the correct option. That's the pattern you have to add every time, right? The correct option is option number 1. If you still have any questions, you can please answer the questions. Rather than talking to each other, you can ask questions if you have any confusion or any problem, right? Okay, the next one is 2 plus what number equals 11, which is the correct option? 2 plus, you can just write the answers one. I can see all of your answers, right? So do not create mess. 2 plus what number is 11? 2 plus 9 makes 11, right? So you have 9 over here. Now you have to add 20 plus the missing number equals 110, right? That means you need to add tens now. So you can do 20 plus 90 is 110. Then you have 200 plus the missing number equals 1100. So which number it is? The next one is 2,200 plus 900 equal 1100 and 2,000 plus 9,000 equals 11,000. So which is the correct option? Seth, please write the answers once. The correct option is option number 1, that is 990, 900 and 9,000. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 1. Okay, complete the pattern. Which option is the correct one? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number 6. Very good. 660, 600 and 6,000. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? If you still have any questions, you can please ask, right? Okay, you can complete the lessons by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is Add two numbers with four or more digits. Let's just start with the test question because we are not new to addition. We know how to add, but here we are going to add four-digit numbers, right? So let's just start with the first exam question, that is 1665 plus 7278. So let's just start adding with me, right? So when we are working on the addition, you can ask question. Please ask question, right? Okay, so start with the rightmost digit. The rightmost digit here you have 8 and 5. You have to add 8 and 5. So 8 and 5 makes leaderboard. Points where you can check. Okay, I will tell you where you can check the points. Hold on. You just have to click on the home button. You can see your points there. Let me tell you, hold on. Here is the home button. Just click on the home button. No, not on the home button. Wait. Here you can see your points. When you log in, you can probably see this window first, right? Where you select like subject, where you select math or language, you can see the points here. Like here is my point 71,170. Here is your points, right? Okay, so we are working on grade 3 math. Hold on, let me just go back to the list. Okay, the lesson we were on right now is mm, add two add two numbers with four or more digits. So let's just start with the test questions. We were on the test questions. Okay, so start adding the numbers that are at the ones position. They are 8 and 5. So 8 plus 5 makes 13. Here you have 3 and here you have carry 1, right? Now you need to add 7 and 6. You need to add the carry 2, right? 7 and 1, 8 and 6, 14. You need to write 4 over here and carry 1. Then you have 6, 7, 8 and 1, 9. 7 and 1, 8. The correct option is 8,943, right? The correct option is option number 1. That's 8,943, right? The correct option is option number 1. Okay, the next one is 6,828 plus 7. You are adding a 4 digit and a 1 digit number, right? So start adding the rightmost digits. 8 plus 7 is 8 plus 7 is 15. You need to write 5 over here and carry 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. You don't have any other carry. You need to write them down, these numbers as it is, right? That is 6,835, option number. So the last option is the correct one. I don't know how do you get prices. You just contact administrator. They will guide you about the price. They can see the dashboard, like will who is willing for the gift price. You cannot see the dashboard most probably because only administrator can see the dashboard. Okay, the first one is 8 plus 8 and 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9, right? Then you have to add 5 plus 3, so 5 plus 3 is 5 plus 3 is 8. I think they can do the prices like the after a specific period of time. So after a specific period of time, the one who is at the top of the list, they'll give the prize to the one. Then you have 9 plus 2 is 11. You have to write 1 and carry 1. And then 7 plus 1 is 8. That is 8,189. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is 1092 plus 4961, which is the correct option. Just add quickly and write the answer in the chat box. Option number? Yes, you can ask if you have any question, but no one is asking the answering the questions I am asking. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? That is 6053. The correct option is option number 1. The next one is 827 plus 16900, which is the correct option. Okay, start with adding the rightmost digits. So 7 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 0 is 0, right? Sorry, 2 plus 0 is 2. Then add 8 and 9. 8 plus 9 is 17, right? 7 over here and carry 1. So 6 plus 1 is 7. That is 7727. Option number 3 is the correct option, right? 7727 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is addition input output table 4 or more digits. So start with an example. Complete the table rule, add 1000. So you have to apply the rule to input values to calculate the output values. I think you are not allowed to say hi, hello, everyone here. You are here to learn only, right? So just focus on the learning. It's okay if you say hi, hello, but not everyone. If you say hi, hello to everyone, how you can focus on the lesson? If you keep saying hi, hello, then you cannot answer the questions I am asking. You are supposed to answer all the questions I am asking because you are here to learn, right? So just focus on the learning. For chit chat, you can have your school friends, you can have your neighbors, siblings, do hi, hello with them, right? Add 1000, right? You have to complete the table. You need to add 1000. That means you need to add 1000 to each input value to calculate the output value. For example, the first value you are given is 1404. You need to add 1000 because the rule is you have to add 1000, right? So just add 1000 to 1404. The answer is 2404, right? Then for the second one, 2368, you need to add 1000. That is 3368. For the third one, you have to do the same thing. 2139 plus 1000, that equals 3139, right? So basically you need to apply the input rule to each input value to calculate their corresponding output values, right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, complete the table. Now you are given the rule, you have to add 10,000, right? Be very careful when adding here. You need to add 10,000, right? You the first value is 9,023. When you add 10,000, that would be 19,023, right? Now you are given 252. You have to add 10,000, right? So 2 plus 0 is 2, 5 plus 0 is 5, 2 plus 0 is 2, 0 and 1. That would be 10,252, right? For the next one, you have to add 10,000 to 68,147, right? You need to add 7 plus 0 is 7, 4 plus 0 is 4, 1 plus 0 is 1, 6 plus 8 is 6, 8 plus 0 is 8, and then 6 plus 1 is 7. That would be 78,147. So when you add 11,000, that would be 21,086. So the correct option is option number 10,252, 78,147, and option number 1 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 1, that would be 10,252, 78,147, and 21,086 is the correct option. Okay, complete the table. You have to add 1,000. Just add 1,000 to each input value to calculate the output value, right? You are given 8,022, so 8,022 plus 1,000 equals, the rest of the three numbers are 0. So adding 0 to any number is exactly the same number, just 1,000 digits. 8 plus 1 is 9. The rest of the digits is same, that would be 9022. Then you have 3,130 plus 1,000. So 3 plus 1 is 4, that would be 4,130. Then you have 8,967 plus 1,000. So that would be 8 plus 1 is 9,967. 9967 is the correct option, right? So the correct option is option 1 or option 2. The second one is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 2. Okay, complete the table. Add 1,000. So which is the correct option? The correct option is, which is the correct option? Quick, quick, let's see who is going to answer first. Which option is the correct one? The correct option is yes, that's the second one. 6,099, 2,513, and 1,704. Option number 2 is the correct option. You can just write the answer once. Yes, that is option number 2, right? Okay, let's just move on to next one. The next one is you have to add 10,000. So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? Option 1 or 2? Very good. That is option number 1 is the correct option. 84,813, 70,249, and 18,501, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Basically, I have already covered these lessons 3 4 times, right? That's why this time I'm a bit quick. You can search the YouTube channel, right? You can find all these lessons there. So if you need a help later today, you can just go through the channel, find the videos there, just write down the lesson name followed by the channel name. The channel name is A plus classes. It's okay, just be careful while adding, right? If you are adding more than one numbers, be very careful. The next one is add two numbers with four or more digit word problem. You can do the word problems on your own, right? Complete the addition sentences. So let's just start with the lesson. Basically, you're not new to these lessons, right? You already learned how to complete the addition sentences earlier in this lesson also, right? Okay, fill in the missing number. You are given one of the number, the second number is missing, and you are given the sum, right? How do we find the missing number? You have to subtract the given number out of the missing number. You have to subtract the given number out of their sum. 16,506 is sum of 9,678 and the missing one. So just subtract 9,678. You cannot do 6 out of it. You need to borrow one, but here you already have 0. You cannot borrow from here. You can borrow from here. You have 4 here, that makes 10 here. When you carry 1 here, that makes 16, and 9 here. 16 minus 8 is 8, right? Then you have 9 take away 7. 9 take away 7 is 2. The next one is 9 take away 6. So 9 take away 6 is 3. 14 minus 6 is 8, that's not 9, that's 14. And 16 minus 9 is, you have 5 here. You borrowed 14. 15 minus 9 is 6. That is 6,828. Option number. Very good. 1 is the correct option. That means if you add 6,828 to 9,678 together, they make 16,506. Got it? Okay, the next one is you have to find the missing number. You are given the sum of two numbers and one of the number, right? How do we find the missing number? We always subtract the given number out of the sum. So sum is 1522. Just subtract 1477, right? You cannot subtract 2 out of 7. You need to borrow 1. You have to borrow 1 from here. Here you have 12. Now 12 minus 7 is 5. Then you have 1. Again you need to borrow 1. Here you have 4 and here you have 11. 11 minus 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. Right? Carries and borrows step by step, right? 4 minus 4 is 0 and 1 minus 1 is 0. Yes, that is 45. That means the other number you can add to 1477 is 45. So option number 1 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 1. Okay, fill in the missing number. So which number is missing? That is the second one. 6,751 is the correct option, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. Yes, that's the second one. Okay, fill in the missing number. S- Missing number plus 7,988 equals 9,935. So you have to look for the missing number. Which number is missing? Subtract the given number out of the sum. Which number is missing? The correct option is option number 1, right? That is 1947 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is find the missing number. Which number is missing? No one is answering the questions I am asking, right? Why? Correct option is option number 1, right? That is 1947 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is option number 1 is the correct option. The missing number plus 1532 equals 9610. So, which is the correct option? Very good. That is the second one, 8078 is the correct option. Okay, fill in the missing number. Which number is missing? Yes, that is 5578. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 3 math. The chapter we were working on is addition. The lessons we have covered today are They are addition patterns over increasing place value. We have started from this lesson. Then add two numbers with four or more digits. Addition input output tables, four or more digit word problems you have to do on your own. And the one I have just finished is complete the addition sentence, four or more digits, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, right? So that's all for today. If you have any question related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.